And just like that, the most exciting night in sports is over. The draft lottery, here were the percentages coming in. The only thing that really happened, the Lakers and Knicks flipped 2 and 4. So the big winner is statistics professors in middle schools. Yes, they actually do matter. Let's do winners and losers right now. You're up first, Howard. Who was your big winner tonight?
Well, you could easily go with the Lakers here because by jumping from 4 to 2, they're now in line to get one of those two great bigs, Towns or Okafor. So that's the temptation. But I'm going to go with the obvious of obvious choices here, the number 1 pick going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Look, Minnesota wins over the Lakers in the winners column here because not only are they getting the first pick, but they've already got a nice young core forming here. You got Ricky Rubio, just 24 years old, one of the best playmakers in the NBA, needs to stay healthy. We know they got Andrew Wiggins, the reigning Rookie of the Year, just 20 years old, had a really promising rookie campaign. They've got Zach LaVine is just 20. They've got Gorgui Dieng. They've got a really intriguing young group there that's forming together. Now you're adding in another elite talent.
Yes.
So the Timberwolves are the winner, not just because of the pick, but because of what they have that's now forming up there.
Yeah, they have a chance to have 3 straight number 1 picks on one team, which is crazy. It's a good core building. From your perspective, in terms of the big board, who's the big winner?
I think the big winner are the big guys in this draft. Had Philadelphia jumped into the top 2, they might have taken a guard. Now you have Minnesota and the Lakers, 2 teams who need big guys, who need NBA-ready contributors. Karl Towns is going to be a nice fit either in LA or Minnesota. Both teams could use an inside-out big man, a rim protector. I think Towns could be have the most upside of anyone in this draft. And Jahlil Okafor, who's obviously a fit in both places. The Lakers are looking for an NBA-ready big man. Okafor could probably step in and give them an option to feed in that post. And obviously we know Minnesota needs another big guy as well to put points on the board in that half court.
All right, and that means, of course, maybe the smaller guys losers because they got to wait until 3 or 4. But it's 3 and 4. They'll just be fine. I only want one loser because it's a beautiful night of basketball. Who's your loser?
Oh, Knicks. Oh, Knicks.
I feel so bad for them.
And even worse, Adam, because not only was this the worst record in franchise history, the worst season in franchise history, but they actually went 3 and 3 down the stretch, just respectable enough to keep themselves from having more ping pong balls. You know, they ended up passing up Minnesota, and Minnesota gets the top pick. Look, dropping to 4 is not the end of the world for them. This is still the second highest pick in franchise history in the lottery era. They could still get a very good player there, and who knows how those first 3 picks are going to unfold. Maybe one of those guys does fall to them. And if the worst they get is Moutier, maybe still an interesting way to go forward. But they were expecting better, hoping for better, and I really do think that by dropping to 4, that pick is now in play. They're certainly going to look to see what they can get for it. A quick addendum here in terms of the loser column. The Eastern Conference lost because the Lakers and Knicks flip-flopped. We're now seeing the top 2 picks go west to the stronger conference, strengthening it even more.
Yes.
And Philly and New York are the 3-4, another blow to the already weak Eastern Conference. It just gets worse.
It only gets worse for the East. All right, NBA draft lottery officially in the books. The big winner overall, Minnesota. We'll find out soon enough who the first pick is in the NBA draft.